I watched Florida's spring game yesterday. What an interesting quarterback dynamic, huh? So you got Graham Mertz, one of the better quarterbacks in the country last year that no one talked about because his team was not good. And then you got a new guy. You got DJ Lagway in there, a true freshman, the crown jewel of the recruiting class last year. And he went 12 for 21, and when you have a true freshman in a spring game, you're not looking for the stat line, you're looking for the moments. And he had a couple of moments, 6'3", 241, moves like someone who weighs half of that. And I go back to the age-old Meemaw-ism, where she always told me, Joshua, do not be giving up on teams early who have good quarterback rooms. That doesn't guarantee anything, Meemaw. And she's right, though. You got good quarterback play, you got a shot. And, there's a stat that I'm going to focus on a little bit more in summer, especially as it relates to Florida and Missouri, because I don't want to tire you out on it right now, but there's a stat that I pay a lot of attention to that they may benefit from. Who knows? But Trevor Etienne, remember the running back, he transferred to Georgia, good player, and he's going to be a good player for Georgia this year. I think the casual fan saw him transfer from Florida and said, that's it. Start etching the tombstone. And Florida folks are like, hey, look, we may suck this year for all we know. Maybe we go 10-2, maybe we go 2-10, but we're going to be okay at running back. And the rest of the country like, you just lost one of your best players. And they're like, yeah, we did. We have like 4 more. And they're right. Let me give you an example. Yesterday in the spring game, Montrell Johnson and Trayvon Webb are probably their 1-2 at running back. They combine for 28 yards. They're good. I don't need to see anything from them. But Jackson had 5 carries for 60 yards. Baugh had 12 carries for 77 yards. They're like 3 or 4 deep in that room with guys who can play winning football in the SEC. So, look, I'm not guaranteeing you Florida wins 8 or 9 games, but they'll be fine at running back this year. Special teams, however, it was a disaster again yesterday. For a spring game, it was a disaster. By disaster, I don't mean they missed all their kicks or anything like that. I mean communication is still not what it needs to be. I am watching from 50,000 feet. I am not going to pretend to tell you I know the why behind the chronic communication issues that have plagued Florida special teams over the past couple of years. I don't have to know the why, just like I don't need to be a doctor to know an ugly baby when I see it. Florida special teams has been an ugly baby a few too many times, and it's inexcusable. And unlike last year, when it was ongoing during the season, this is spring. You could still fix this. You can see, in fact, maybe when we take our trip to Gainesville Tuesday, we just go and we sit down with the appropriate parties and we map out a plan. Maybe that's what it takes. Maybe I'll sketch some things out on a pizza box. But for real, it doesn't matter what the reasons are. It's just got to get fixed. They can't be losing games for those reasons. This far into a coaching regime, that can't be tolerated. And that's not a Napier team. You go back and look at other stops in his career. Look at him at Louisiana. They were a ratcheted up, really, really high-functioning program. They didn't have those issues. At least I don't remember them having those issues. Also, portal, got to be a focus. We will be in the building all day Tuesday as the portal opens. So cell phones off. But we'll be in the building. Wide receiver, could see him make a move there. Tight end, defensive line, maybe interior offensive line, who knows. But Florida's got to be really active as well.